3 games left in the regular season for the San Francisco Seagulls and the final home game in the 2024 CCL regular season. It's the San Francisco Seagulls hosting the Alameda Merchants here at Tom Lara Field in San Bruno, California. Hi, everyone. I am Cameron Anderson on the call, and let's get straight in to the starting lineups for the visiting Alameda Merchants. So, leading things off for the Merchants will be number 11 and playing second base, Jacob Ornelas, followed by the right fielder, number 44, Aiden Toklas. Third baseman, who had a heck of a game yesterday, batting third today, it's Blake Jacobs. Jack Rogers will DH and bat fourth. Vincent Feliciano playing short and hitting fifth. Atticus Gonzalez behind the dish hitting sixth. Kaiuke Young at first. Rocco Granucci in left. Jordan Bolden in center, and Harry Tews on the mound for the Merchants. All right, let's take a look at the home lineup in this one. The San Francisco Seagulls, who will lead off. Number 4, Jake Barber. He's playing second base today as well. Isaiah Landry batting second and playing in left. Ryan Lordier hitting third and playing first. Andrew Tinsley hitting cleanup. And in right field today, followed by Ethan Roan, who had a pair of doubles last night, gets the start in DHing and batting fifth. Nav Sundar at third base hitting sixth. James Bowes at short. Jordan Maskey behind the dish. Josh Algren in center. And the man on the mound for the Seagulls is Liam Forsyth, who's been doing a little bit of everything. The Seagulls started their catcher Shane Stanley in last night's game. Didn't pan out, surrendering 8 runs in the first frame. And Liam Forsyth was the catcher in yesterday's game and then moved out to right field later in the ball game and made a couple of plays out there as well. He gets the start today, his second start of the season for the Seagulls, and this will be his 4th appearance on the mound. Forsyth comes in with 10 2/3 innings of work, 9 hits, 7 earned runs, 10 walks, 5 punch-outs. Comes in with a 5.91 ERA. He'll face Jacob Ornelas, the second baseman for the Merchants, to lead things off. First pitch is a swing and a miss, and that is how we start the ball game. Liam Forsyth from Hayward, California, to Chabot College. The 0-1 to Ornelas upstairs, 1-1. A little chillier here at San Bruno at Tom Lara Field. Already very windy. And at Tom Lara Field, it only gets colder and windier as the night goes on. Looks like a changeup there from Forsyth. Gets it in there, 1-2. Well, the Seagulls did not perform to their best abilities last night after winning 3 straight since the All-Star break, giving up 8 runs in the first and just never seemed to recover. They fell 14-6. Forsyth trying to start things off a little bit different, and he does with a punch-out. So Ornelas down looking. Forsyth, his 6th strikeout of the season. So 1 gone, and here's Aiden Toklas, the right fielder for the Merchants. Aiden Toklas, who's from San Francisco, went to Sacred Heart Cathedral High School. As he swings through that one. Toklas to the University of Hawaii, and then now a sophomore at College of San Mateo. In his junior and senior year at Sacred Heart, he hit 287, 12 doubles, 2 triples, 2 homers, and 42 RBIs. Another off-speed pitch. Toklas swings over the top of it, and now it's 1-2. So Forsyth displaying some of the off-speed in his repertoire. And another 2-strike count. The The 1-2, and it's a ground ball, sliding stop from Sundar. Fires to first, and Lordier couldn't handle it on the hop. And so Toklas will be safe on the infield single.
How about it? Number 20, Blake Jacobs.
Nice sliding stop from Sundar, but the throw just a bit short to first base. And here's Blake Jacobs, who tormented the Seagulls last night. He started batting fifth, started the game off with 3 singles and a walk. He went 3 for 3 with 2 walks and came around to score 3 times in last night's contest. And there was one where, if you're not only a Seagulls fan but also a fan of pitching and defense, probably not the one for you, as 14 runs came across for the Merchants, and all 9 starters came across to score at least once. Here's another ground ball to Sundar. On to second, they'll get the force. Back to first, and they get the double play. Didn't know if they were going to have time, but a nice turn from Barber and a nice play from Sundar. It's an inning-ending double play. We go to the bottom of the first in the final home game at Tom Lara Field. Harry Two's the man on the mound for the Merchants, getting the start today. The 6-footer out of Concord, California, went to De La Salle High School, Holy Names, and is a junior at Fresno Pacific. Made 7 appearances this spring at Fresno Pacific, going 1-1 with a 2.89 ERA and 9 1/3 innings pitched. So the changeup misses low to Barber. Barber takes a look at one in the dirt. Twos threw in the last game that the Merchants were here in San Bruno, which was the day before the All-Star game, so a couple of Tuesdays ago. This is Twos' 7th start of the season. Barber, well-hit ground ball, but Young will field it cleanly and step on the bag in time for the first out. This is Twos' 7th start, 8th appearance of the season, and he's now got 24 innings of work after getting that first out. 20 hits, 18 earned runs, 25 walks, 23 punch-outs. Came in today with a 6.85 ERA, so obviously that 25 walks, a little alarming. Also has 23 punch-outs, though, which is 4th best on the team. Here's Isaiah Landry batting second and playing left. Landry's had a really nice summer for the Seagulls. Second on the team in batting average. Twos just misses with that one inside. Three 0. And that one's in there, strike one. Landry is ready to take his walk down to first. This one, a fly ball out to left field, and the left fielder, Rocco Granucci, has plenty of room for the second out.
Now batting, number 17, Ryan Barnier.
Two gone now for Ryan Lordier, who's had 3 straight games with a double as he continues to swing a hot bat for the Seagulls. Still the leader in batting average and RBIs this season. Here's a ground ball and a cherry hop to the shortstop, but a high throw, and Lordier is safe. Young, the first baseman, tried to apply. Lordier heads up enough to get under the tag and slide, and he's in safely. So that'll probably go down as a throwing error from the shortstop.
Number 10, Andrew Tishy.
It's Vincent Feliciano. Had to make a play in the hole, but definitely had enough time. The hot throw is just too high. Here's Andrew Tinsley as he swings through the first pitch, strike one. That one misses up, tried to double up on the high fastball. 1-1 on Tinsley. Tinsley is out of Frisco, Texas. Headed to North Carolina AT&T baseball after stop at Murray State. This is popped up. Could be playable for Young in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the third out. So the Seagulls get a runner on base, but nothing more. We go to the top of the second, still 0-0. Back for the top of the second here at Tom Lara Field. Cameron Anderson here, and the Seagulls with 3 games left. 2 of them will be against the Alameda Merchants as they play them 3 straight days in a row. Last night's game was a makeup game to the July 14th matchup that never happened because the umpiring crew never showed up. So what could have been a day off for the Seagulls this week instead was their 4th straight game in 4 days. And with this game and tomorrow's game and then Sunday's game, that makes 7 games in 7 days. Really tough on the schedule, really tough on the pitching staff as Liam Forsyth draws the start. Had a great first frame, gets the first pitch curveball over on Rogers, strike one. Jack Rogers, the junior at Colorado Mesa. 6'3" right-hander from Tucson, Arizona. to Sal Puente Catholic High School. Transferred to Antelope Valley after going to New Mexico State out of high school. This is a ground ball chopped down the line and foul. In his senior year of high school, he hit .463 with 6 doubles, 6 homers, and 25 RBIs. Hit .264 this spring at Antelope Valley with 6 doubles, 2 triples, and 6 homers in 35 games. Now headed to Colorado Mesa. Curveball in the dirt, and he takes a look at it. 2-2. Two count. This one popped up. Could be playable for Lordier, and he makes the catch. He almost overran it, sort of just threw his glove behind his head and made the catch behind him on a tricky pop-up in foul ground. Definitely looked like he was going to overrun that one, but athletic enough, he's moved around, played some first, even some short and second base, primarily middle infielder. That one outside on Feliciano. Feliciano is from Auburn, Washington. Went to Auburn Mountain View High School and is a junior at College of San Mateo. Spent 2 years there. This spring, he hit .342, 16 doubles, 4 triples, and 5 homers. So a monster sophomore year for the San Mateo Bulldogs. 2-1 on him. Hit .370 in his junior and senior year of high school. 27 stolen bases and 30 RBIs at Auburn Mountain View. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. One gone, 2-2. And this one's hit out to right center field. Algren will come in and make the catch. Seemed like that ball sort of died out there. And he almost overran that one. Able to change his line, come in and make the catch. 2 gone.
Here comes the hot dog batter for tonight. Hot dog with number 27, Atticus Gonzalez. Strikes out.
Here's the catcher, number 27, Atticus Gonzalez from San Leandro. Went to St. Joseph Notre Dame High School and finished his freshman year at Cal State LA. Takes a look at that one. Ball 1.
Hot dog.
Caught 71 games in his 3 years of varsity at St. Joseph Notre Dame, hitting .409 with 23 doubles and 5 homers. As that one's up 2-0. This spring at Cal State LA, just played in 12 games, hitting .200. He's played well against the Seagulls before. In fact, he's collected a triple against the Seagulls at this field. Swing and a miss on the 2-0. The 2-1. And this one hit into center field. Algren coming in, and he won't be able to make the play. It's going to get down for a base hit as the ball ricocheted off the glove and right to the left fielder, Isaiah Landry. And it'll be a single for Atticus Gonzalez. So 2-out knock for the Merchants, and that'll bring up Kaiuke Young.
Number 23. Number 8, Taiki Young.
Young's from Lemoore, California, to Fresno High School, Modesto JC, and is a senior at Northwest Missouri State. Played 2 years at Modesto, hitting .341 with 16 doubles, 2 triples, 2 homers, and 37 RBIs. This one off the glove and will ricochet almost over the fence. Maskey will track it down, but not before Gonzalez, the opposing catcher, will move into second base. So Gonzalez moves up 90 feet on the wild pitch. 1-1 on Kaiuke Young. Played in 48 games this spring at Northwestern Missouri State, hitting .286 with 6 homers and had a .453 slugging percentage. So good power in the bat of Young. That one misses high. 2-1. Gonzalez bouncing around at second, trying to stay warm in this cold, still summer day. Late here in July, but this is sort of the South Bay temperatures that you would expect. Foggy evening. Here's the 3-1. And this one's hammered out to left field. It's going to be an RBI as Landry fires this one into his cutoff. It's an RBI single for Kaiuke Young.
Now batting, number 23, Rocco Granucci.
So back-to-back singles, and the wild pitch comes back to bite the Seagulls, moving Gonzalez into scoring position. And here's Rocco Granucci, left fielder for the Merchants from San Diego. Chops this one foul. Granucci went to Scripps Ranch High School and is a senior at Willamette. Had a big sophomore and junior year at Willamette, hitting .318 with 16 doubles, 13 homers, and had 68 runs in those, 68 RBIs, in those 2 years. This is a changeup that caught a lot of the zone. Algren coming in. He'll make the catch for the third out. So some hard contact this inning. A few of them caught out there. 1 run comes across off the Kaiuke Young RBI single. We go to the bottom of the second. The Merchants jump out in front, 1-0. Bottom of the second, Ethan Rohn leading things off. And he himself had a great day yesterday. Sort of the lone bright spot in yesterday's ball game was Ethan Rohn, who went 3 for 5 with 2 doubles and a single. This one driven out to left field. Granucci on the run, and it's just foul. And it might have had the distance as it hugged the line, but landed just left of the foul pole, and that's strike 1. So Roan, who's getting some late power here in the season, and he also got on the mound in the 8th inning. Oh, nice breaking ball, but Roan fouls it off of, looked like the chest piece of the catcher Gonzalez. No balls, 2 strikes. Fastball, and it stays high. One, 2 in the dirt, 2-2. So currently nothing in the Menlo Park Legends and Sonoma Stompers game. They're in the top of the 2nd, and that game only matters if the Seagulls win today, as the only chance the Seagulls have of making the playoffs is if the Stompers lose today and tomorrow, heading into the final game of the season when the Stompers and the Seagulls face off, as Roan takes ball 4. So 4 straight balls there from Twos. He walks Roan to lead off the bottom of the 2nd. And here's Nav Sundar. But the Seagulls currently 2.5 games back of the Stompers. The Seagulls would have to win out today, tomorrow, and then beat Sonoma. And Sonoma would have to also lose 3 straight. They play the Legends today and tomorrow, and then the Seagulls for the final game of the season. So still mathematically possible. But if the Stompers win today, is this one driven into left field? It's a base hit for Nav Sundar. And the Seagulls have runners on first and second with nobody out.
Nobody. Number 11, James Bose.
Single for Sundar, and here's James Bose, the shortstop, batting 7th today. Bose, who pinch hit yesterday for Laurier, was actually defensive substitution late in the game. Takes a look at ball 1. And Bose, who has come along later in the season for the Seagulls, had a base hit in his last start against the Crawdads just a couple of days ago. Gets under this one and a little out in front. It's going to be a foul ball. Bose, who had a really good spring at West Valley JC and now heading to LMU. This one hit out to right center, Bolden, and it's actually going to be the right fielder Talkless who makes the catch in short right field for the first out. Very windy here and blowing in clearly as a lot of these fly balls are just dying out there in the outfield. We saw Ethan Roan, who almost had a home run on the first pitch of the inning. That ball died. We also saw Josh Aldrin almost overrun a ball because it came back and died out there. So Bose flies out to right, 1 gone, and here's Jordan Maskey, the catcher. First pitch slider from Twos in there, strike 1. Maskey, who is at Fresno Community College. Doubles up on the slider. Maskey gets a piece of that one. 0-2. Maskey, who came in later in the game last night moving Forsyth out to right field. And again, Stanley got the start on the mound, threw a decent amount of pitches. And obviously Forsyth on the mound, so he's the third catcher getting the start tonight. Swings over the top of that one. Strike 3. So now 2 gone for the 9-hitter, number 3, Josh Algren.
Now batting, number 3, Josh Algren.
Algren also came in late in the game, drew a walk, and then popped out to third last night. Long pause from twos. The 1-0 misses outside. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strike. Still runners on first and second after a leadoff walk and a single. This one is just under it. Algren just missed it. And the right fielder, Talkless, will come in and make the catch for the third out. So the Seagulls get runners on first and second with nobody out. Couple of flyouts and a strikeout. Harry Tews gets out of the jam unscathed. We go to the top of the third. It's 1-0 Merchants. Center fielder Jordan Bolden leading things off for the Merchants.
Now batting,
The
number 5,
junior
Jordan
at
Bolden.
Concordia University. He went from Pinole, California. Went to Clayton Valley Charter High School. Same high school as Isaiah Landry. In his senior year, he hit .410 with 9 doubles, 3 triples, and a homer. And he was named first team All-League. His 2 seasons at Concordia, he's played in 50 games. As he swings through that one, finds himself down the count 0-2. Played in 50 games, hitting .245 with 7 doubles and a triple. Batting ninth today. Looks at that one, 1-2. Bolden came in the game late last night. Grounded out. His 1 at bat. In the dirt, 2-2. Forsyth looks like he's sort of default grip is a splitter grip, as that one straight to the backstop. Count moves full, 3-2. And a lot of times pitchers will go to their toughest grip first, knowing that they don't have to move around in their glove too much to find that grip, so they might as well start with that one. Nice breaking ball. That one started inside, ended up right down the middle, and Bolden will walk back to the dugout. Forsyth, his second punch out of the evening.
Now batting, number 11, Jacob Ornelius.
Here's Jacob Ornelas, second baseman. He struck out looking to start the ball game. That one runs inside and got his elbow, and so he'll head down to first.
Now batting, number 44, Aiden Toklas.
Here's Toklas. So one gone, runner on first after the hit by pitch. Toklas singled in his first at bat. Toklas, who's spent his freshman year at College of San Mateo. This one hit down the line, foul. Well, the Merchants do enter the game with a 12-18 record on the season in this first year back in the CCL. But they've lost 9 games by 3 or less runs this season, so they've been in a lot of close ones and just have been on the wrong side of them. They've played very well against the Seagulls, though. 4-1 in their 5 previous matchups. As runners on the move. Throw down a second for Maskey, and it's not in time. So, stolen base for Ornelas. Count is 3-1 on Toklas. Count is 2-1, correction. Ground ball to second. This will move the runner over to third, but Barber flips to first for the second out. So Ornelas moves up 90 feet on the ground ball to the right side. And here's Blake Jacobs. Went 3 for 3 last night. 3 singles and 2 walks. Came around to score 3 times in that 14-6 victory for the Merchants. In a game that was pretty much over right when it started, as they put 8 runs across in the bottom of the first. First pitch from Forsyth misses outside, 1-0. Jacobs, who's at Chabot, so just played with Liam Forsyth, the man on the mound. So some former teammates. Jacobs, who went to San Ramon Valley High School and hit 280 this spring at Chabot. Double and a homer in 25 at-bats. Count is 1-1. That one outside and low. 2-1. Ground into a inning-ending double play back in the first. So he's 0 for 1 today. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball to third. Sundar unable to field it cleanly. It's going to skip away and get out of play. So Ornelas comes in to score, and Jacobs will move up to second. So second run of the ball game for the Merchants. They lead now 2-0. And Jacobs moves all the way up to second base. That'll allow the cleanup hitter, Jack Rogers, to get a chance here in the third. Popped out in foul ground in his first at-bat. Hard hit up the middle. Barber, diving stop, can't field it into center field. Algren, strong throw. There's no cutoff, and Rogers will dig into second on the throw. So it's a single and a fielder's choice. Like Lourdier, the first baseman, wasn't quite lined up for the throw, and Rogers heads up, saw it, took second base. Second run of the inning, as Jacobs comes in to score. It's now 3-0 Merchants.
Now batting, number 2, Vicente Feliciano.
Here's Feliciano, the shortstop. Flew out to center in his first at-bat. Spent 2 years at College of San Mateo. He's a Washington native. Swing and a miss at the high fastball, 1-1. Feliciano comes in batting .275 this season. This is his 19th game of the summer with the Merchants. 8 runs. He's out in front of that one, hits it foul. He's also got 2 homers, which is tied for the most with Blake Jacobs. So both these teams have not displayed a whole lot of power this season, as just 6 home runs all summer for the Merchants. But they are a good contact team. Came in hitting .247 as a unit. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, popped him up. Barber, the second baseman, will make the catch on the edge of the outfield grass for the third out, but not before 2 more runs come across for the Merchants. It's 3-0 Alameda. Back to the top of the order in the bottom of the third. Seagulls find themselves down 3 runs already. 1 in the second and 2 in the third for the Merchants today. Barber grounded out to first in his first at-bat. That one misses outside, 1-0. Barber is going into his sophomore year at Queen's University of Charlotte. Had 8 home runs as a freshman. He's a Pro 5 Baseball Academy product from Raleigh, North Carolina. Quickly 3-0 on Barber. Twos, who has had command issues this summer. One walk today, and that one in there, strike one. So Barber a chance to hit. That one will miss outside, ball four. So leadoff walk, and back-to-back innings with the leadoff walk for the Seagulls. Last time, the Seagulls had runners on first and second, nobody out, but 3 straight outs, a couple of flyouts, and a strikeout, and they weren't able to capitalize. Here's Isaiah Landry. He flew out to left in his first at-bat. He's looking to get a bunt down, but the fastball up and in. It gets out of the way. 1-0. Landry turns on it, but a little too out in front. Hooks it foul. The 1-1. In the dirt, and Gonzalez fields it quickly. Nice block. Barber, a little off the bag, but able to get back in time after the snap throw from Gonzalez. Looked like that one might have been getting away from Gonzalez, but he did a good job keeping it right in front of him. Two 2-1 misses. Now 3-1. Back-to-back 3-1 counts. Landry shows bunt, pulls back, ball four. Back-to-back walks here in the bottom of the third. And once again, runners on first and second with nobody out. This time, though, it's at the top of the order as Ryan Lordier, the 3-hitter, will have runners on first and second. Lordier reached on an errant throw from the shortstop, Feliciano. It's a high throw to first. First pitch, and he hits a fly ball out to Granucci. He won't have to move a lot to make the catch for the first out. Again, really hard to try to drive anything out tonight with the wind, as the fly ball is just sort of dying out there. So one gone for Andrew Tinsley. Popped out in his first at-bat. Breaking ball. He's swung a little over the top of it. Chops it foul. Long pause from twos, the 0-1 in the dirt, and this one gets by Gonzalez. Bounces to the backstop, and Barber and Landry will move up 90 feet, and that gets rid of the possible double play opportunity. Now 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. And Tinsley comes in batting .247, tied with the second most hits on the team. He's scored the most runs this season. He also has 8 stolen bases and 2 home runs, as he fouls that one straight back. He's done a little bit of everything for the Seagulls and has been consistent. This is his 30th game of the season. He's played the most by 5 games. So he's done a good job being healthy all summer as well. Consistently in the starting lineup. He's moved around in the outfield too. Started in left, then started playing some center and getting the start in right this evening. 2-2, and it's a ground ball to second. This is going to be an RBI for Andrew Tinsley as second baseman Ornelas on to first for the second out. So Barber comes in to score, and it's 3-1 Merchants. Seagulls on the board here in the third. Landry moves up to third on the ground ball, and here's Ethan Roan. Roan, who, if you remember the first pitch he saw, hammered down the line, but just foul, as this one is a high fly ball out to left field. Granucci going back, and he makes the catch over his shoulder for the third out. One run comes across on the RBI from Andrew Tinsley, scoring Jake Barber. It's 3-1 Merchants as we go to the fourth. Top of the fourth, and Atticus Gonzalez will lead things off for the Merchants. Gonzalez, who singled and came around to score the opening run of the ball game back in the second. Takes a look at ball one. One and 0 on Gonzalez. This one right down the middle. Gonzalez hits it deep out to left center field. Algren will make the catch in deep left center as Gonzalez just under that one. And Algren, plenty of speed, tracks that one down.
Now batting, number 8, Young.
Well, you'll be hard-pressed to find a more athletic outfield than the one assembled by the Seagulls, with Isaiah Landry in left, Algren in center, and Tinsley in right. First pitch from Forsyth. Looks like that might have been a cutter from Forsyth. Lands at strike one on Kayuke Young, who singled in his first at-bat. RBI single that drove in Atticus Gonzalez. And the Merchants out in front 3-1. Once again, just another early lead against the Seagulls. This is a fly ball to center field. Algren makes the catch for the second out. So one ranging deep into the gap, and one he had to run in and track that one down. So Algren getting some cardio out there. 2 gone for Rocco Granucci, the Merchants left fielder. Forsyth just misses in the outside corner. 1-0. Granucci 0 for 1 today. He flew out in his first at-bat. Grounder. Hop. Bose. Gonna have to be a strong throw, and it is on a tricky play where he had to jump up and catch it off the hop and set his feet and make a good throw, which he did. So 1-2-3 inning for Forsyth on the mound, and through 4, he's looked pretty good so far. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 3-1 Merchants. When actually,
Start the auction for a date with Seagulls pitcher Will Ellis.
we are going to stay live here as it is fan appreciation and giveaway night here for the Seagulls, and it is currently a bidding war for a date with Will Ellis, the San Francisco Seagulls closer. And I'll swing the camera around right here as currently a bidding war going on in the stands. We got $5 right now. $10 going once. $20 out there. $20. Oh, and now Dwyer Lewis, who's the current PA announcer here at Tom Lara Field, raising the stakes, asking if there's $30 out there for a date with Will Ellis. He even brought roses. And it seems like we're sold. $50. Wow. Expensive price point for a date with Will Ellis, and as it should be. I mean, to go on a date with one of the best pitchers in the CCL should cost something. So back for the top of the 4th. Nav Sundar will lead things off, and Will Ellis, who's running into the bleachers to meet his date. Sundar, a little out in front of that one. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 from twos. That one high. 2-1. 2-1. Sundar out in front again. Hooks that one foul. 2-2. Nav, who singled in his first at bat, the lone hit of the ballgame for the Seagulls. This one hit well into left field. It's going back, and it'll one-hop the wall. Sundar digging for 2. It's a stand-up double for the Seagulls' third baseman. Hit that ball well and was just shy, maybe 5 feet shy of leaving the yard here. Would have been the second home run for the Seagulls here at Tom Lara Field. Instead, it's a leadoff double, and here's James Bose, the Seagulls shortstop. This one, first pitch is popped up, and Kayuke Young, the first baseman, camps under and makes the catch. 1 gone.
Now batting, number 38, Jordan Maskey.
1 gone for catcher Jordan Maskey, who's still looking for his first hit of the summer. Just 7 at-bats this summer so far. He's got a run. Came around to score after a walk. This is a Fouls that one back, 0-1. Ground ball, and it's off the glove of the shortstop, Feliciano, and that's going to go probably down as a base hit. Jordan Maskey's first hit of the summer, and it's an important one, as now runners on the corners, first and third for Josh Algren. So Sundar moves up to third base. Dustin Shaney, the skipper for the Merchants, looks like he's going to take the ball from his right-hander and hit the bullpen here in the fourth. So that'll be it for Harry Twos. We'll take a quick break and be back on the other side with the new arm for the Alameda Merchants. Right-hander comes into the game. It's Danny Mosera, the 5'10 righty, who's a senior at Mount Marty College. He's from Salida, California. Facing Josh Algren with one out, and the runners on the corner as that one just whisks by the elbow of Josh Algren. Almost hit him. 1-1. Right down the middle. Algren gets under it. And this is probably too shallow for Sundar to tag up. Bolden, throw home, and it's off the glove of Young, who's trying to cut it off. And him trying to make a superhero effort right there just allowed Maskey to move up to second base. Don't know exactly what he was trying to do right there. And it didn't seem like Maskey was actually going to move up to second on the throw until it got away from Young. So a mistake from the Merchants' first baseman, and Barber now comes up with two runners in scoring position and two outs. Barber, who's 0 for 1 today with the walk. He came around to score the lone run of the game for the Seagulls last frame. Takes a look at strike one. This is Mosera's second appearance of the season, as this is a fly ball. Hit pretty well out to Bolden, but not deep enough, especially here at Tom Lara Field. You're going to have to hit that about well over 400 feet to get that one past the head of an outfielder here. We go to the 5th inning, and it's still 3-1 Merchants here in San Bruno, the final home game of the season for the San Francisco Seagulls. Top of the 5th, and the 9-hitter, Jordan Bolden, will lead things off for the Merchants. And a score update at Arnold Field in Sonoma, California. The Stompers currently trail 2-0 to the Menlo Park Legends in the bottom of the 3rd. And obviously that score crucial for the Seagulls' future and playoff hopes. If the Stompers win today, then any playoff hopes are out the window for the Seagulls, as they're currently 2.5 games back of Sonoma for the 3 spot. Blues are playing the Walnut Creek Crawdads today as well. One and one on Bolden. Fastball. Actually might have been a little bit of like a sinker right there from Forsyth. That's some downward movement right there. 1-2 on Bolden. Bolden comes in today hitting .225. Takes a look at a curveball outside. 2-2. He's come around to score 8 times this season. He also has a triple this summer. That one misses outside. Looks like a cut fastball. Full count. 1. No outs here. Change up and no appeal. Bolden held up in time, and it's leadoff walk for the Merchants. So Forsyth, who currently going deeper into the game than maybe the Seagulls were expecting, and this is a great bunt from Ornelas, and a fake throw, and now they got Bolden caught up at second. What a play by Nav Sundar on the fake throw. Bolden rounded second, and Sundar heads up, snap throw to second. How about that? So Bolden caught sleeping a little bit, and now there's one gone. And Ornelas at first after a great bunt single. And that changes the dynamic a little bit. Would have been first and second no outs instead. One gone. And runner on first for Aiden Toklas. First pitch to him, line drive, and it's going to get through. Lordier, who was holding the runner. Strong throw from Tinsley, cut off, and now a snap throw to first, and they got him. Wow. So some good defense here from the Seagulls, and maybe even more, some poor base running here from the Merchants, as they've been now caught up twice, back-to-back plays. Ornelas heads up, and good wheels able to make it into third, and Bose, who cut that throw off from Tinsley and right, and it initially looked like he might have just held up what could have been a potential outfield assist, although Ornelas looked like he was going to be safe. But then Bose, who saw the runner, Ornelas round first, snap throw to Lordier, and he applied the tag. Umpires are going to have a word here, but not quite sure what they could be talking about. Seemed like the second base umpire made the call out after Lordier applied the tag. And so, yeah, they're going to say he's out. Toklas picks up a single, but he's out. So back-to-back singles, but two gone. And here's Blake Jacobs, the third baseman. He's 1 for 2 today. He singled in his last at-bat, came around to score. And first pitch drills him in the back, and he'll head down to first. So now runners on first and third for the designated hitter, Jack Rogers, the junior at Colorado Mesa. He's 1 for 2 today with a single and a pop-out. Six hits today for the Merchants through 4 2/3. Breaking ball, nice block from Maskey, keeps it in front of him. We'll see how much more Forsyth has to give already. Pretty strong performance for a guy who's just really trying to, like a spot start, trying to eat some innings in this long week where arms are at the premium, and this one is hammered out to center field. Algren, long run, it's going to go over his head, which is an impressive feat. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score. Rogers digging for 3. Bose throw to third, and it's a stand-up triple for Jack Rogers, and it's 5-1 Merchants. And he got all of that one, hitting that one all the way to the wall as it rolled out there. And to hit one over the head of Algren and out of the reach, it means you hit that ball pretty well, because he will usually track down any fly ball out there. So 2-run triple, and then Feliciano, the shortstop, pops this one into left field. Landry makes the catch for the third out. 2 runs come across in the frame. It's 5-1 Merchants. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Isaiah Landry leading things off in the home half of the 5th. Seagulls trail by 4 runs as the reliever still on the mound. Danny Mosera. Mosera gets that fastball in the outside corner, 1-1. Landry 0 for 1 today with the walk. And that one misses high. 2-1. Big curveball, but misses. 3-1. Landry made it all the way up to third base in the 3rd when he walked, and he'll walk again. So another leadoff walk, the 3rd leadoff walk of the game for the Seagulls.
Don't forget, fans, the snack bar is all your favorite food. Head on over for some delicious cheeseburgers, hot dogs.
And in 4 straight innings now, the Seagulls have had a runner on to lead things off. Still just 1 run in the score column. It's really just been about timely hitting, really all season for the Seagulls. A team that is not going to overpower you offensively and drive balls out of the yard. So timely hitting is really the key for them offensively to string runs together. This a chopper, foul. And while on that 3-game win streak, which was snapped yesterday, they had enough timely hitting, primarily really great pitching. So the pitching staff allowed just 7 runs in those 3 games combined. Popped up. Shortstop Feliciano ranging into short left field, and he makes the catch. Definitely made it interesting. But 1 gone. One out. One runner on first for Andrew Tinsley. Tinsley picked up an RBI in his last at-bat, the ground out to second. Landry could be a threat to swipe it back here. That one in the outside corner, 1-1. Fastball, snap throw to first, and it's a strike on the pitch. Count 1-2. Fastball rung him up. And that fastball right there, Andrew Tinsley down looking for the second out. First punch out of the evening for Mosera. Move to first, Landry back standing. Ethan Roan at the box. Great throw from Gonzalez. Landry almost dodged the tag, but able to get in there the tag got him before he was able to fake out Ornelas at second base. Phenomenal throw from Atticus Gonzalez, the sophomore at Cal State LA. And that's how we end the 5th. Going to the top of 5-1 Merchants here at Tom Lara Field in San Bruno. 5-1 Merchants in the top of the 6th. And Atticus Gonzalez, the catcher, leading things off. He just finished off the 5th with a strike to second base from behind the dish. Takes a look at ball 1 from Liam Forsyth, still on the mound. Good spot there with the fastball. 1-1. Forsyth, who entered the inning with 70 pitches so far through 5 innings of work. So pretty good spot with the pitch count. Has surrendered 5 runs today. Gets a swing and a miss right there from Gonzalez, 1-2. But at this stage of the season, really just trying to eat as many innings as he can for the Seagulls.
Half price hot dogs.
Pitching, getting a little fatigued this week. 1-2, just misses outside, 2-2.
Half price hot dogs.
The 2-2. Breaking ball, got him. And he's down looking for the first out.
Hot dogs. Thanks to Liam Forsyth.
So Gonzalez, who also a little more skin on the line here, was the hot dog batter of the game. So half price on hot dogs after he strikes out for the first time this evening. First pitch to Kayuke Young is low and outside. Ball 1. He's 1 for 2 today. Single and a fly out. Fastball popped up off the top of the backstop. One ball, one strike. One gone. Here in the top of the 6th. Breaking ball, Young to short. Bose on to first in time for the second out. So Young, who might have been just out in front, sounded like he hit off the end of the bat. And is a one hopper to Bose. Makes the strong throw. 6-3 put out, now 2 gone. And here's Rocco Granucci, the San Diego native. It might be a splitter that Forsyth is throwing up there. And I've seen him with that grip. Like I mentioned earlier, he starts with the splitter grip. Goes to the fastball. Hits that corner, 1-1. Seagulls will play the Merchants again tomorrow for the 7th and final time as cut fastball just misses. 2-1. They will play at the College of Alameda at 6 o'clock. The second to last game of the season. Big looping breaking ball. Lands. Late strike call. 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs. And that one just misses. Good take from Granucci. Count is full. Forsyth trying to have his third 1-2-3 inning. Ground ball out in front. And it's foul. .58 degrees here in San Bruno, a chilly night as it's just 7:30 here. Temperatures are sure to plummet soon. Ground ball to third. Sundar at first, and a pick from Lordier for the third out. So it is a 1-2-3 inning for Forsyth, and through 6 innings, 5 runs have come across on his line, but overall, he's done a good job in this one. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Seagulls trail by 4. Merchants go to the bullpen once again, and it's going to be the right-hander, Danny Garcia. Garcia, 5'11 righty, and is a sophomore at Monterey Peninsula College from Oakland, California. And the Seagulls have seen him a few times now. First pitch to Roan is a ground ball to Jacobs. On to first. Nice pick from Young at first. One gone. So one pitch, one out. And here's Nav Sundar. Batting 6th today and 2 for 2 for him. Single and a double. And that double in his last at bat, just shy of leaving the yard. Would have been his first home run of the summer for the Seagulls. Fastball yanked by Garcia, 1-0. Garcia, this is 4th appearance of the summer. I think his 3rd appearance against the Seagulls. 4 innings, 4 runs, 5 walks, 4 punch-outs. Has a 9 ERA. I think a lot of that was bloated from their last game before they played the Seagulls, which he struggled in that outing. But against the Seagulls, he's been good. Yeah, that's exactly what the case is. Garcia, who threw against the Sonoma Stompers on Wednesday in that 12-4 loss, he gave up 3 earned runs in 1 inning on 3 hits, 1 walk, and 2 punch-outs. That has hurt his ERA. Before that, he had just given up 1 run. So now a 9 ERA for Garcia. 3-2 on Sundar. The 3-2 popped foul. You'll see another. Full count. One gone. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one misses. Ball 4. So Sundar has now reached in all 3 plate appearances. And here's James Bowes, the LMU commit. Bowes 0 for 2 today. He's played some good defense at short, making a couple of plays. Fastball, ball 1. Off the glove, Gonzalez. Sundar moves up to second, and that'll be a passed ball. So Gonzalez might have just taken his eyes off of that one. Bottom of the 5th at Arnold Field, 4-3 Menlo Park up with the lead. Fastball misses. Good eye from Bowes, 3-0. That score in Sonoma means nothing if the Seagulls can't win this one. And that one misses, ball 4. Garcia is just missing that outside corner. And Bowes walks on 4 pitches. And the Seagulls have runners on first and second with 1 out. In steps Jordan Maskey, 1 for 2 today. Picked up his first knock of the summer. Now 1 for 8 with the Seagulls. And Garcia, who's basically hit the same spot 3 pitches in a row, and they're all balls. The 1-0. Misses inside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 2-0, misses outside, 3-0. Back-to-back walks after picking up the first out. And now 3-0 on Jordan Maskey. That one right down the middle, 3-1. So Maskey with a chance to hit here. Maskey pops this one up, and just out in front of it, it'll go foul. Count is full.
I don't think so.
Some confusion with the umpires right now. Count is full, and there's 1 out. Just confirmation here. Count is full. Runners on first and second. 1 gone. Garcia fires home, and Maskey foul tips it on a check swing. And now 2 are gone. Sort of a half swing there for Maskey. Didn't make up his mind. Now 2 gone for Josh Algren. A couple of flyouts today. Another spot here. The Seagulls have had a runner on in every inning. And just 1 run on the board. Fouled back. Had runners on first and second with no outs in the second and 3 straight outs. Had a run in the third and a runner on third. He was stranded there. Runners on first and third in the fourth and a runner on first in the fifth. And now runners on first and second here in the sixth. 1-1 on Algren. And this is third at bat. He's come up to the plate with 2 runners on in every at bat so far, as he chops that one foul, a little out in front. 1-2. So Garcia, who had 2 one-out walks, trying to get out of the jam and appeal. He did not go around, and the breaking ball got past Gonzalez, and both runners will move up 90 feet. So runners at second and third now with 2 gone, and a 2-2 count with 2 outs for Josh Algren. The 2-2 misses high, 3-2. So another full count. Third full count of the inning. And the 4th 3-ball count from Garcia this inning. And it misses inside, ball 4. 3 walks for Danny Garcia in this inning. And the bases are loaded with 2 outs as the lineup flips over. And here's Jake Barber. Barber, who's 0 for 2 today with a walk and a run. The lone run of the ball game. Good spot here for Barber. Swings through that one. 0-1. Barber, who last time he saw the Merchants on this field, hit a solo shot out to right. Breaking ball. And it lands. Strike 2. Barber shaking his head. He is the only home run for the Seagulls at this field this season. Breaking ball. Hit out to center field. Bolden playing shallow enough to come in and make the catch for the 3rd out. So the Seagulls have runners in scoring position once again this inning, but no runs come across. We stay 5-1 going to the 7th. Top of the 7th, and Liam Forsyth still on the mound. That one runs inside. Ball 1 on Jordan Bolden. Well, Forsyth still on the mound, and it's still cold here in San Bruno at Tom Lara Field, and just getting windier as that one gets over. Strike one, 1-1. Bolden hitting ninth today, 0 for 1 today with the walk. Squares around, but pulls back in time. Two balls, one strike. That one in there, strike two. 2-2 on Bolden. And foul tipped off the glove of Maskey. And Bolden will see another. Forsyth, who's given up 5 runs in 6 innings of work, now working into his 7th inning. And a longer start than I think Coach Dom even would assume, giving Forsyth the start, as that one popped out to Barber at second base for the first out.
Most valuable player bat from Shane Stanley last year.
Here's Jacob Ornelas with one gone.
World Championship MVP, Shane Stanley.
Ornelas, who struck out, been hit by a pitch, and singled, has come around to score twice today. Him and Blake Jacobs have both come around to score twice. One and 0. And that one in there, 1-1. The 1-1. Ground ball to short. Bose. Strong throw to first in time for the second out. Well, the Stompers just took the lead 5-4 in the top of the 6th. And again, that score is mute if the Seagulls can't come back in this one. Although, yeah, that in terms of the playoffs, Seagulls still would sure like to win out here and get over 500. They have a chance to do so, coming in at 14-16. But a loss tonight means the best they could finish is 16-17, which is still a very solid season. Their first year in the CCL as affiliates. Both of these teams, the 2 affiliates in the North Division. Curveball runs inside and drills Talkless, and he'll head down to first. In steps Blake Jacobs with 2 gone and a runner on first after the hit by pitch. He's 2 for 3 today, and like I said, he's come around to score twice. He's scored 5 runs in the last 24 hours against the Seagulls. Had a 3 for 3 day yesterday with 2 walks and a 2 for 3 game here. So now 5 for 6 in the last 2 games. The 1-0. Back up the middle, and it's another hit for Blake Jacobs. And this one, his 3rd of the game, and 6 in the last 2 games. Talkless moves up to second, and it looks like that's going to be all. Or maybe Coach Dom definitely likes to come out and have a word first before he takes the ball from his pitcher. Maybe just getting a little evaluation of where his pitcher is at, and maybe letting him know, hey, this might be your last batter if you allow him to get on. So 2 gone, runners on first and second for Jack Rogers, the cleanup hitter, who tripled in his last at-bat, bringing home 2 runs back in the 5th. He's 2 for 3 today. Cutter misses outside, 1-0. Rogers smoked that last ball over the head of the center fielder Josh Algren deep into the left center field gap, and I think it ran up all the way onto the infield dirt by where the first base dugout would be on the other field, which might be a little hard to see from the viewer's vantage point, but there is another field in dead center field that connects the two. And the infield dirt is probably 400 feet into center. And Rogers hit that one into left center, so it rolled and carried quite a way. Thinking a lot of ballparks might have even left. That one outside, 2-1. Two one from Forsythe, and this one's hammered out to left field. Landry going back, makes the catch in the gap for the third out. Nice running play from Isaiah Landry to save extra bases. We go to the home half of the 7th. Time to stretch here at Tom Lara Field. New arm on the mound. It's the lefty, Antonio Villalobos. So the Merchants go to the southpaw here. Isaiah Landry leading things off here in the bottom of the 7th. The Seagulls trail by 4. Trying to mount a comeback. Getting to the later stages of the ball game. And 2-3-4, part of the order, set to face Villalobos, who's from Tracy, California, and spent 2 years at Chabot as well. So another Chabot guy. Last spring, through 6 2/3 innings in 7 games, fan 9, posts a 13.5 ERA though.
Send that foul ball to the snack bar. Get yourself some free candy.
1-2 on Landry. Villalobos, 5th appearance of the summer, 6 1/3 innings of work. And he just misses outside. Nice take from Landry, 2-2. 6 hits surrendered, just 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 6 punch-outs. So he comes in with a 1.42 ERA, one of the best on the team. And among pitchers who have thrown more than 6 innings, the best on the team. Ground ball to third. Jacobs on to first in time. And Landry, who sort of just swiped the back of Young as he was running through. But 1 gone.
Now batting, number 17, Ryan Lordier.
Here's Ryan Lordier as the wind is really strong right now here at Tom Lara Field. Getting chilly here. Fastball misses up to Lordier, who's 0 for 3 today. Breaking ball. 2-0. The 2-0. And that one catches the corner. 2-1. Lordier, who, like I mentioned earlier, is a double in 3 straight games. The 3-1 from Villalobos. Misses inside, ball 4. So Lordier won't be able to pick up the hit there. So he walks with 1 gone. And in steps Andrew Tinsley. 0 for today. Struck out looking in his last at-bat. Long pause from Villalobos. First pitch to Tinsley in there, strike 1. Just 3 hits today for the Seagulls. And they've had a runner on scoring position, or excuse me, a runner on every single inning. And just 1 run today. It's really just been timely hitting and hitting with runners in scoring position, which is part of timely hitting. 1-1 on Tinsley. Lordier at first and 1 gone. Fastball fouled back, 1-2. Seagulls have just been searching for that big hit. Had bases loaded last inning with 2 gone. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, and it's back up the middle, and it could be 2. Flip to second, on to first, and they got him. An inning-ending double play, and Villalobos faces the minimum here in the 7th as we go to the top of the 8th. Merchants up by 4. Josh Algren will move to the DH spot and get on the mound for the second time in 3 days, as he last pitched a scoreless inning against the Crawdads. And here's a jam shot to Bose, the shortstop. Backhand unleashes the throw to first in time. James Bose showing off the gun in the hole. So Algren, who's been primarily playing center field for the Seagulls, has had some success on the mound. 3 appearances, 3 innings, 2 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, 4 punchouts. That 1 unearned run came in late in a ball game where the outfielders lost track of the ball behind him, and since then he's been perfect. 1-0 on Atticus Gonzalez. 1 for 3 today. Struck out looking in his last at-bat.
The hot dog batter. Last minute hot dog. Hot dog.
1 ball, 1 strike. And that one to the backstop. 2-1.
If Josh Algarin can strike out Atticus Gonzalez, it's a hot dog for the next half inning. Half price hot dog.
2-1 on the Merchants catcher. Fastball and caught by Lordier on the line drive. Just threw his glove at it and reeled it in for the second out. 2 gone now here in the top of the 8th. And here's Kayuka Young. Young, who enters the day with the 5th best batting average on the team, hitting .278. He's got 3 doubles and 13 RBIs. This one into the gap. Landry will field it deep into the gap, and it looks like Young stretching for his 4th double, and he's got it. So 4th double of the summer for Keuke Young, first of the game. And a 2-for-4 day for the Merchants' first baseman.
Out batting, number 23, Rocco Ganucci.
Young might have been a little banged up on the slide there, but it looks like he'll stay in the game. And with 2 gone, that'll bring up Rocco Granucci from San Diego. He's been playing solid left field this evening for the Merchants. First pitch challenge fastball from Algarin. Granucci fouls it back. Granucci 0 for 3 today. Fly out and a couple of ground outs to the left side of the infield. The 0-1 misses up. 1-1. Josh, who's currently in the transfer portal looking for a home at the 4-year level. Nice breaking ball right there. Granucci able to get a piece. 1-2. In Algren's last appearance, which came in the 8th against the Crawdads in that 4-2 win, punched out Cam Calvillo, one of the best hitters in the CCL. Tries to get the fastball by Granucci. Instead, he's able to punch it into foul ground. Still 1-2. Slider, got him. Strike 3. Granucci down looking as he was frozen. And can't blame him at these temperatures. Easy to get caught frozen. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's still 5-1 Merchants. Home half of the 8th, and the Merchants make another move to the bullpen. And it's going to be 6'2" right-hander Trenton Wood, who's from Lathrop, California. Went to West High School and is a sophomore at Modesto JC. Pitched in 11 games his senior year at West High School, posting a 4.68 ERA, striking out 37 in 55 in the third innings. This spring as a freshman at Modesto, made 9 appearances, throwing 10 innings, striking out 7, and posted a 6.10 ERA. He's had some success this summer with the Merchants. 7 appearances, 12 and a third innings, 16 hits, 6 earned runs, 8 walks, 14 punch-outs, and a 4.38 ERA.
26, Ethan Rose.
Well, Seagulls down to their final 6 outs. And here in the bottom of the 8th. And Ethan Rohn will lead things off, so 5, 6, 7 due up for San Francisco in their final home game of the season. And any chances of making the playoffs, they're going to have to win this one and the next 2 games that they play. The 1-0 misses. Slow Blues are up by 1 on the Walnut Creek Crawdads right now in the bottom of the 7th. They can make things interesting in the standings, as the Blues are only 2 games back of the Crawdads now, and with a win would just be 1 game back at 20-13, with the Crawdads at 22-13. This one hit, popped up into short right field, and the second baseman Ornelas will make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 6, Nav Sundar.
And here's Nav Sundar, 2 for 2 today with the walk. And he's definitely been the most successful at the plate today, as he's got 2 of the 3 hits today for the Seagulls. A lot of walks have been drawn, but just 3 hits today as a team, and he's got 2 of them. First pitch fastball in there, strike 1. In fact, 7 walks drawn today by the Seagulls. So 3 hits, 7 walks, and 1 error back in the first. Another good fastball from Wood. Hits the corner, 1-2. The 1-2. Breaking ball. Misses upstairs. Like it might have been a slider there. The 2-2. Spiked. 3-2. Well, things end like they are right now. The Merchants continued success against the Seagulls, as with a win they would be 5-1 against the Seagulls this summer, which is pretty absurd, being that the Merchants, this will be their 13th win of the summer. 5 of those would be against the Seagulls. So they've obviously had their most success against the Seagulls. Both of these affiliates trying to sort of pick on each other, help boost their record. The Merchants have had the best of the Seagulls. There's been some close games. 3 of the games being 3-run games or less. Count is full on Sundar, and it misses. Ball 4. Second walk of the evening for him. So he's now reached in every single plate appearance. He's doing his job offensively.
Now batting, number 11.
Here's James Bowes, who walked himself. He walked in his last plate appearance back in the 6th. He's 0 for 2 today. Fly out and a pop out. One gone. Sundar on first. Down to their last 5 outs. Fastball. This one hit out to left field, and it looks like Bowes just got under it. Granucci will make the catch for the second out. So pretty good contact right there from Bowes, but not enough, especially on this windy night. Got to really drive one out, or else the wind will knock it down. Here's here's Jake Brewer.
29, Jake Brewer.
So Jake Brewer will pinch hit for Jordan Maskey. So their catcher is gone, and we'll see what they do at the catcher position when we go to the top of the 9th. Again, Stanley started on the mound last night, threw a lot of pitches. Forsythe threw over 100 pitches on the mound tonight, and Maskey was the only other catcher listed on the roster. So 2 gone, and Brewer chops one to third. Jacobs running throw in the dirt, and Young can't field it cleanly, and it lands off of Brewer, and actually sort of a break for the Merchants, as that one might have gone into out of play. And Sundar, who's trying to catch the Merchants sleeping, and he will. He's going to come across to score. So Nav, who has had a few heads-up plays today, defensively at third, he pump-faked Jordan Bolden rounding second and then back-picked him. And then right there, just saw him look up and see the Merchants were not in position. Atticus Gonzalez was ahead out in front of home plate, and the pitcher Wood clearly not paying attention, and he comes in to score. It's now a 3-run game. And Brewer reaches on the throwing error. Happily 2-0 on Algren. 0 for 2 today with a walk. Fastball chopped up the middle, and shortstop Feliciano will step on second base himself for the third out. So 1 run comes across as Nav Sundar heads up, takes home. Still a 3-run game as we go to the top of the 9th here in San Bruno. Top of the ninth, Josh Algren on the mound again. Went 1 inning in the 8th and set to finish things off here in the 9th. Trying to keep the score where it is for his offense in the bottom half. Shane Stanley comes in to catch after Jake Brewer pinch hit for Jordan Maskey. So Stanley, who threw 1 inning last night, will get behind the dish cold here in the top of the 9th when it's less than 55 degrees here. So literally coming in cold. Scores tied 5-5 in the top of the 8th at Arnold Field as the Stompers and the Menlo Park Legends play. But again, that score means nothing if the Seagulls don't win this one. 2-2 on Jordan Bolden. 2-2 slider, broken bat. Sundar on to first in the dirt. Lordier, nice pick. And that's the first out.
Number 11, Jacob Ordelius.
One gone here in the 9th. And here's Jacob Ornelas. Ornelas, who's reached twice today and come across to score twice, is 1 for 3. Popped up and out of play. 0-1 on Ornelas. Fastball in there, 0-2. Algren looking for his second punch out. 0-2, and it's a fly ball. Landry trying to size it up. We'll take a few steps back and then take a step in and make the catch for the second out. So routine out there for Landry, who moved over to center after Algren came in to pitch. Jake Barber moved out to left. Ethan Rowan over to second, and Tinsley will stay in right. Lordier at first, and Sundar at third with Bose at short. So everything's similar except Barber to left, Rowan to second, and Landry moves over to center. First pitch breaking ball, and he catches the inside corner on Talkless, strike one. Left on left matchup. And Algren, for a guy who primarily pitches, pretty good breaking ball. He catches the zone again. Talkless, 0-2, still yet to get the bat off his shoulder. He's 1 for 3 today, single and a hit by pitch. That one misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Fastball, swing and a miss. Talkless, tardy. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. 5-2 Merchants. The Seagulls have 3 outs to score 3 runs if they want to keep this one alive. Bottom of the ninth, top of the order, trying to mount a comeback here. Antoine Valerio, new arm on the mound, trying to stop that comeback. But Barber, first pitch he sees from the new arm, deposits into right field.
Now batting, number 1.
And it's a leadoff single here in the bottom of the ninth. Once again, the Seagulls, a runner on to kick off the inning. Here's Isaiah Landry, the left fielder. Valerio, 5'11" righty from San Leandro. As that one in the dirt, past Gonzalez to the backstop, and Barber moves up to second on the wild pitch. So 2 pitches in and already a runner on second with nobody out in Valerio's outing. Went to College of Chabot, Grambling State, and is currently a senior at Cal State Monterey Bay, who were just unfortunately CCAA conference champions over the San Francisco State Gators. But that's as much as I'll talk about that. He's a class of 19 at San Leandro High. Pitched and played first base in his senior year, hitting .354 as that one misses outside, 3-0 on Landry. He had 3 doubles and pitched in 11 games, striking out 55 with a 1.91 ERA in 51 innings. At Chabot, he was second-team all-conference as a reliever. This spring at Cal State Monterey Bay, recorded 2 saves in 5 games and had a 1.69 ERA. 4-pitch walk to Isaiah Landry, and now runners on first and second, and nobody out for Ryan Lordier. Lordier, who's still looking for his first hit in this one. He's been on a little bit of a streak lately. Good spot to do it here. Late night heroics have definitely been his thing this summer, as the fastball looked like it was a little inside, but Valerio gets the strike call, 0-1. Here's the 0-1, and it's a changeup, misses low, 1-1. Menlo Park goes up ahead 6-5 in the top of the ninth against the Stompers. This one into the gap, and it's going to get down. Everyone will move up 90 feet. Barber held up at third, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. Down by 3, Andrew Tinsley, the cleanup hitter, represents the winning run. Lordier, the tying run at first. And like I said, I'm updating the point streak app, and the Menlo Park Legends just took a 1-run lead in the top of the ninth against the Sonoma Stompers. And when things just look bleak for the Seagulls making a playoff push, definitely live right now, the Legends win and the Seagulls somehow win this one, the Stompers would have to lose tomorrow and the Seagulls would have to win tomorrow, and then it would be a final game for the third spot in the playoffs between the Sonoma Stompers and the San Francisco Seagulls in Sonoma at Arnold Field. And what a game that would be. It would be radio only from me, but nonetheless would be an absolutely electric atmosphere with everything on the line. But Seagulls have to do their job first, and order number 1 in business is winning this one. Here's Andrew Tinsley, takes a look at ball 1 outside, 1-0. Lordier keeps his hit streak alive with the single. Now 2-0 on Tinsley. Valerio down the middle. Tinsley holds up. Looks at strike 1. Little indecisive right there. It looked like he wanted to unravel on that one instead. Holds back, and then the 2-1 misses outside, 3-1. And tricky conditions here as it is freezing here in San Bruno. And can be tough as a pitcher. Fastball down the middle. Tinsley pops it up and back out of play. Strike two. So now full count. Bases loaded, nobody out. Tinsley representing the go-ahead run, the winning run actually. Here's a 3-2. And it misses, ball four. Valerio walks in a run. And it is now 5-3. As things get more interesting, Barber comes in to score his second run of the ball game. And in steps Ethan Rohn, who's been swinging a good bat. Had 2 doubles yesterday, 3-hit game for him. He's walked today. And the first ball he saw at the plate today, he smacked down the left field line and was just foul of being a home run. Looked like it had the distance to just get out. Would have been a wall scraper, but home run nonetheless. 1-0. Takes a look at a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. Landry at third, Lordier at second, and Tinsley at first, and this one will go foul. That would have been real trouble for the Merchants. Instead, a foul ball, 1-2. One and two on Ethan Rohn, the Oklahoma native, headed to Central University. 1-2, swing and a miss on the off speed, and Rohn's down.
Now batting, number 6, Nav Sundar.
One gone. And here's Nav Sundar, who has been really the only offense this evening for the Seagulls with his 2 hits today. He's 2 for 2 with 2 walks, a single and a double. He's been on base in all of his plate appearances and come around to score once today. Nice changeup. Ton of break right there as that one just fell off the table from Valerio. As there was a ball flying across the field, but and Valerio's going to step off. Oh, and 1 on Sundar. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Tying run is Lordier at second. Winning run is at first, and Andrew Tinsley, who's got wheels, got good speed on the bases right now. The 0-2. Ground ball, and it's deep into the hole for short. He's going the short way, and Lordier didn't slide on the bag. Lordier, who slid early. And that's the second out at third base. Looked like Lordier slid short of the bag, and he's going to be called out. I don't think Lordier touched third base. He slid short of the bag, and the shortstop gets the out at third. So that's the second out. And 1 run comes in, so it's now a 1-run ball game with Tinsley at second and Sundar at first and 2 gone. So a little blemish in a potential comeback, but still a tying run at second base for James Bowes. Changeup misses. No. In there, strike 1. Ground ball to third. Jacobs will step on third, and that's the ball game. The Alameda Merchants win. Final score of 5-4, and things got very interesting here late in the ball game, but the Seagulls couldn't scratch and claw just enough to win this one. They lose, back-to-back games against the Alameda Merchants, who are now 5-1 against the Seagulls. For some reason, they just have had the Seagulls number, and the Seagulls drop their final home game of the season. They'll play the Merchants one more time tomorrow night at 6 o'clock at the College of Alameda in their second to last game of the season. So, signing out here from Tom Lara Field at San Bruno for the final time of the 2024 CCL regular season. I'm Cameron Anderson. Final score, 5-4. The Alameda Merchants won it again. The Seagulls dropped 2 in a row after a 3-game win streak. And they'll face the Merchants once again tomorrow night, and I will see you all there.